Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about my third game tonight for the Ncaa Tournament Sweet 16. Kinda hate that these games are late, but it's Thursday night and Friday morning, like, I don't care too. Next week's spring break, thank God. So I got a whole week off school. Well, let's get into this game here. Number 4 seed Alabama beats number 1 seed North Carolina 89-87 reaction. What a hell of a game here. But this was a really high-scoring game in the first half. North Carolina had an 8-point lead. At the half, they were up 54-46. But Alabama with a hell of a turnaround. Their defense locked in. North Carolina's offense really struggled. I thought in that second half, only scored 33 points. First half, they were getting whatever they wanted. They had 54 points. But defensively, just wasn't a good game for North Carolina. They made a little bit of a run. Alabama was up 5 to North Carolina. Come back, take the lead, but then Alabama went back ahead. And Alabama just completely turned this game around defensively in the second half. Just completely outplayed them. Grant Nelson was fantastic in the second half. He ended up with 24 points, 12 rebounds, 6 of 9 from the floor, 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Had the block to seal the game there. Didn't let Harrison Ingram get up that full court shot. But what a second half from Grant Nelson. I mean, he was fantastic. But can't believe we're either getting Alabama or Clemson in the Final Four. Mark Sears, 18 points. And he set the single-season scoring record, 748 points, Alabama's single-season scoring record. Grant Nelson and Mark Sears are elite 8 bound. And probably going to the half, the priority number 1 for North Carolina was probably trying to stop Mark Sears. Because he's going to be one of the best guards in the country, not named R.J. Davis. And they weren't forcing him to go to his right until late in the half. He's a lefty, so they needed to force him to go right. He loves to go baseline. But Grant Nelson completely outplayed Baycott. I thought this basketball game as well. Not a great game from Armando Baycott. Estrada, 19 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. One of the most underrated players in this team all season. And comes up big here. 19 points for Ryland Griffin. So you got 19 points each from Estrada and Ryland Griffin, which they need every single point they could get. Sam Walters, 5 points. Diabate, 2 points. Stevenson, 4 rebounds. Nick Pringle, 2 points, 3 assists, 9 rebounds. Man, Nick Pringle just showed heart in this game. He had a heel bruise, but he was able to come back in the game. But 4 guys in double figures. Grant Nelson really led him in that second half, but Estrada and Ryland Griffin got to get some credit as well. All 3 of their guards scored 18-plus points. Alabama shot 11 of 26, 42.3% from 3, 47.8% from the field. They just completely outshot North Carolina in this game, especially the second half. North Carolina was hot in the first half, but the second half they really cooled off, really struggled. Alabama was making it tough defensively. North Carolina shot 38 from the floor, 37 from 3. When Alabama shoot like that from 3, like 11 of 26, 42%, 47 from the field, it's going to be hard to beat them. And there's not really a distinct advantage. Like, I guess Alabama shot better. That's really the only difference. The difference is 2 completely different North Carolina teams. First half, they were fantastic executing. Second half, they just didn't execute. And their season ends here, 29-8. And they even took a 1-point lead with 2:09 left and 35 seconds left. If you look, Alabama's now up by 2. And then a terrible... They got a shot off, but it didn't hit the rim and ended up in a shot clock violation. R.J. Davis just got completely locked up there. And there were some key plays, I thought. The Jalen Withers 3 at the top of the key. And that Baycott missed dunk. And people are like, oh, not his fault. One bad decision. But you have to control the clock at that point. Over 20 seconds left in the shot clock with under a minute in that game. You can get a better shot than that. That bad 3 was a momentum swing. But there was also too many mental lapses on defense. You can't do that late in the game. And their best player's worst game of the season in R.J. Davis. And Armando Baycott just hasn't... just not that good player. You'd think at this point in college he'd be a better player. but he just hasn't. RJ Davis didn't have a good game. Baycott, Cormac Ryan, their best player, RJ Davis, really didn't show up tonight. So we went over Alabama's stats and North Carolina team stats. Alabama's player stats go over North Carolina. RJ Davis, 16.7 assists, 3 rebounds. This was the only game this season RJ Davis did not make a 3-point basket, and they lost by 2. Just horrible. Alabama's so lucky RJ Davis. The ACC Player of the Year, by the way, shot 4 for 20 and 0 of 9 from 3. Yeah, Caleb Love shot 0 of 8 from 3 tonight, I think. They didn't make a single 3 combined. Older teams typically win this thing. In the last couple of minutes, Alabama played like the savvy one. Thought Carolina would close once RJ Davis put them up 3. Tough way to go out for both he and Baycott. But I will never understand what's going through Withers' mind on that 3, because he's not the best. That's not the best look. I mean, I know he's wide open, but he's not that great. Hubert Davis had Paxson Wojcik on the floor. How do you say his last name? On the floor longer than he had. Ellie Cadeau and Seth Trimble out there. That itself, criminal aside from RJ Davis being cold early. Jalen Withers taking a necessary 3-pointer. Baycott missed one open dunk. Just so many things. Something from the free throw line was RJ Davis, so he couldn't do anything else. Baycott was terrible in that second half. That was RJ Davis' easily his worst game as college career, and it comes in a big spot. Harrison Ingram, 12 points, 5 assists, 9 rebounds. I will say, Harrison Ingram is a great player. And he should be a good second-round value guy prospect for the NBA. Cormac Ryan, 17 points, 5 rebounds, but yeah, he didn't play good. What the fuck happened to my stat sheet? What the fuck is happening here tonight? RJ Davis just wasn't great. Neither was Armando Baycott. Cormac Ryan wasn't that good either. The only player really, some players showed up, like Trimble, Cadeau. I mean, yeah, you'll probably look at the stat sheet and be like, oh yeah, Baycott, 19 points, 12 rebounds. But he just wasn't good in that second half. Cormac Ryan, Armando Baycott, just not good. They had plenty of chances to control this game, and they never took advantage and let Alabama hang around after they took a 3-point lead. And then Alabama just was the better team. They executed better, played better defense. They didn't have any mental lapses. Cormac Ryan, 17 points, 5 rebounds, but end of a run. Mark Stevens didn't have that explosive second half, but they still won the game. Cadeau, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Wojcik, how do you say his name? 3 points, 3 rebounds. I don't even know why the hell he stayed out there so long. It's actually too slow. Jalen Withers, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Shouldn't have took that 3 there. Seth Trimble, 8 points. Him and Cadeau combined for 16 points. Should have had more of him in the game. But yeah, Alabama wins, advances to Sweet 16, so I'll talk to you next time out. Peace.